and welcome to Ireland's first live web TV fashion and lifestyle show. I'm Siobhan Harton and I'm here with a wonderful show. It's all about positivity and positive living, and I've got a stranger to the show, Virginia Harton, who is a sister-in-law of mine, but the most positive person on the planet. And Virginia is doing this course called Holistic Health and Positive Living. Hello Virginia, and welcome back to the show.
Thank you. It's great to be back. It's always lovely to be here in this positive room full of positive
fashion
energy.
And lifestyle show of positivity.
Yeah, positivity.
So tell us a little bit about the Holistic Health and Positive Living. What is it, and what's this course that you're running?
It's basically a course that I've put together myself on all the different aspects of positive living. I've been doing course for the last 12 years, and what I've done was take a little bit of each and put together my own course. There's about 7 modules on it, and there's a diverse range. For example, introduction to reflexology, introduction to massage, mindfulness, meditation techniques, and lots more.
It sounds amazing. It sounds actually jam-packed, so it does. So tell us actually, we'll go back to what is holistic health, just for people, just to give them a little bit behind the holisticness of the course.
Well, with the word holistic comes from the Greek word holos, H-O-L-O-S, which basically means the whole body. So when I talk about holistic health, or say reflexology, massage, are both holistic therapies. So what holistic means is basically when you're working with the person, you're working on the whole being. For example, the mind and the body and the emotions. It's like you're taking in all aspects.
So is that like when you see people or hear people talk about mind, body and spirit? Is that's the holisticness of it, or mind, body and emotion, you're saying?
Yeah, basically the very same, just another way of wording it.
Okay, so it's just taking in the whole, and then positive living.
Positive living.
Well, that's kind of self-explanatory, isn't it?
It is.
But how do you be positive in this old world today?
Yeah. Well, this is the thing, and this is why I've put this course together, because life is tough out there at the moment. There's a lot of uncertainty going around, and I've put this course together. It's very simple techniques, really common sense techniques.
Tell us a few of the techniques, like what kind of techniques would you be using?
Yeah, well, for example, I find one important tool, and I think I spoke about this before, that we all have that can help us with our stress levels is our breathing. Because sometimes when we get really stressed, the first thing you notice, if you're aware, that your breathing gets really short and shallow. So I find it's a simple technique that I've been teaching for years, that if you take long, slow, deep, relaxing breaths, what it does is it calms the mind and it calms the body. You still may have the stressful situation, but it helps you to deal with it in an effective way. So
like in a lot of yoga courses or Pilates, and they say, because most people breathe from here, they say to really breathe into your lungs.
Well, I would even go further.
Into your belly.
Yeah, into the belly, and even right down into the toes. I just say it's like because when you breathe into the whole body on a cellular level, each cell in your body is receiving oxygen.
Right.
Because if you notice, when you're shallow breathing and you're breathing just from the chest up, what happens is you can get very tired quickly. And when you learn, it's a simple exercise. Do it every morning. 1 minute when you wake up. 1 minute's not a lot out of your day. Nice, long, slow, deep breaths before you hop out of the bed.
So that's kind of like a form of meditation, is it?
It is. It's another. Yeah, it's another form of meditation, and it's one that's there for everyone. We're breathing all the time. It's just when we learn to work with the breath.
That's actually really good. It's like learning, because everyone, some people say, "Oh, sure, I know how to breathe," but I found when I did some yoga courses and stuff like that I actually didn't. I really, my breath used to come from here, but now, and I have used that technique that you said to really breathe into the body, into the tummy and further, and it's really, really good. It is really good. Say you wake up with some thoughts in the morning time. It's really good to get rid of those thoughts, like just to start you on your day. So that's fantastic. And then you were saying you do a bit of reflexology.
Yeah, basically what I do is just raise the awareness of reflexology.
Yeah, explain what reflexology is for people that mightn't know.
Well, anybody that doesn't know, basically what reflexology is, it's a theory that every organ and gland in your body has a reflex point on your feet and also on your hands. And when these points are worked on during a treatment, it can help bring a feeling of equilibrium, which is just a feeling of well-being and calmness. So on the module on this course that I'm offering, I teach people simple little points on their hands that they can use, even watching the telly in the evening, I find is a great time, just to relax and calm them down.
Right, so and these points are on the feet?
Yeah, they're on the feet and on the hands.
And on the hands. And could you show some people, like some of the hand ones?
Yeah, I can, Shirley. Your thumb reflex, that's related to your head, all of your head. So when you massage your thumb, and there's different ways of doing it, but I always say there's no right or wrong way in doing it. It's when you use your intention to do it. And you're massaging your thumb, it's actually helping to calm down the mind. Just to calm down if you're worrying about something, stressing about something that's coming up, even if you're worrying about something from the past, just to help relax. That's the thumb one.
Is that, do you know when people used to suck their thumbs? Would that be where that came from? Do you know when they used to suck it?
Yeah,
like as a kid, because kids are very in tune with themselves, with their body, so it'd be a natural soother.
Maybe like nurturing yourself. Yeah. It's important, even though we're grown up, it's important to nurture ourselves. Yeah. You know, because we all need nurturing, and you know, it's nice to nurture ourselves, and even to be nurtured by other people as well. Yeah. But what this course basically is, it's helping people to nurture themselves in very simple ways, you know.
And the course runs over 6 modules.
6 or 7. It can be adapted. It can do 3 or 4 or whatever the need is out there, you know. Yeah. But at the moment, I have it running for 7. For 7
modules, and you're going to be running the course in Castlepollard.
I'm running it in St Oliver's Secondary School in Oldcastle.
Oh, Oldcastle, sorry.
Yeah, in Oldcastle, and it's starting on the 19th of September, it's a Thursday evening from 7 till 9, and I plan to go to take it other places as well. Like there's no limits to where this course can go. Really, you know?
And how did you come up with a course like this, or how?
Well, I did a Level 8 certificate in adult education in Maynooth, and basically I got the tools to put together courses for myself, and I just had this great idea. You know, I've trained in so many different things, and I said, why not put something together just to help people relax, like simple techniques. There's nothing hard about any of the modules. Yeah. You know, very easy and easy to understand.
I see it on some of them. You actually have goal setting and time management as well, which I could definitely do. Go into this. The time management has always been a little bit of a difficulty with me. So tell us a little bit. How can I improve my time management?
Well, I find
this would be a miracle. This would be a miracle, people.
Well, out there, I'm sure there's some people who will relate to this, but they live in the zone of I haven't enough time. And sometimes when you're in that zone in your head all the time, what happens is you take on too much. Take it on too much. So maybe, and you know, there's a great saying, and I don't know where I learned it, Siobhan, but it said, no is a full sentence. Yeah. You know, sometimes.
Yeah, I'm such a yes person.
Yeah, you know, and it's all about saying yes when you really want to. You know, when you really want to. And, you know, goal setting and time management are actually, they're linked together, because we all have goals, but sometimes we don't sit down and actually put them down on paper. Like, say,
because you don't have time to put them down.
Exactly. Where will I get the time?
Where will I get the time to do this?
Like, when my motto is, the man that made time made lots of it, when you learn to use it effectively, and when you learn to do the things you're passionate about. You know, that's what I just say, you know. Like, even a simple goal, like trying to think of one. Now, one for me, for example, is learning to swim. And like, that can be my goal, but until I take the action, you know, to say, right, by what date, for example, this is one of the tools, by what date will I have learned? It's working from the end back. So you set your date, that by that date I will be swimming, now not in an ocean or anything like that, but
so set realistic goals.
Realistic goals. That's the important thing, and that's part of the course too. Just realistic goals.
And it's baby steps.
Baby steps
to do these things.
Exactly, baby steps. So we all learn to crawl before we walked.
Yeah, well, that's true.
You know,
it's funny. I always think we have so much to learn from kids rather than them learning from us. The behaviour of kids, and like you said, we have to crawl before we walk. You know, that's just simple things.
And the important thing about setting goals is too. This is important, to set a goal that you like to do, because when you like what you're setting up, you'll have a passion. you know, and it's like a positivity from inside.
Yeah.
You know,
so that's kind of a natural positivity that would happen. Just do something you like, not something that you think you have to do.
Yeah.
You know, that someone else says that you have to do it, or you feel society might think you have to do it. Just something that makes you joyful, and that would automatically give you a positive outlook.
Exactly.
Itself.
Yeah, it's follow your passion, basically. You know, and you know, it's and when you've achieved it, it's the best feeling in the world, and only you can do it. Like, you can know you want to do it, but until you take the action steps, you know, and it doesn't have to be about having to do it now. You know, there is lots of time.
And then, what type of people would go to the course?
Oh,
do you know, is it young, old, or is it open to all?
It's
men,
open to all.
Women.
Yeah, basically, there's no like anybody that just wants to learn how to relax. You know, it can be done to any type of groups of people, women's groups, men's groups, positive age groups, any groups I feel would benefit, you know, from anybody that wants to learn simple techniques that they can use on a daily basis that's not going to take too much effort. My motto is with least effort.
Yeah,
I think you like effortless living.
I love effortless living.
Effortless living.
I really like that. And there was one saying that, and it always kind of sticks in my head, and it's one of where there's effort equals ego. So it's like where there's effort involved, it's ego that's running the show. That life should be effortless.
Exactly.
And I just see here on the list of the modules that you're doing something on mindfulness as well. So just tell people a little bit about what mindfulness is. Like, you know, because it's a big buzzword that's out there right now. Excuse me.
Well, you took the words out of my mouth, Siobhan. It's the new buzzword for helping people just be aware of their surroundings, to be present in the day, you know, to be present to how their mind takes them away from being present. Even if you're washing the dishes, you learn to be mindful that you're washing the dishes. This is where you are.
It's kind of like, you know, and I had people on before about mindfulness, and it's really good to reiterate what it is. So it's not being in your head of thoughts, because you can just really, it can bring you someplace. It's just to be present. So if you're washing the dishes, it's like you're doing the movement of the dishes, that you're being with it, that you're not thinking, oh God, I have to go, you know, do the laundry, or I have to go do, it's being in the moment.
Yeah, and even if you are thinking them thoughts, you're aware, you can be mindful that you're thinking of those thoughts and still wash the dishes.
Right.
So, you know, because we do think, that's the nature of the human being, to think and constantly think. We're always thinking, but it's just being aware of what takes me away from just being here. And even if it's your thoughts that's taking you away, that's okay. You know, you're just being mindful. They're just taking me away. The thoughts are there, but I'm still washing the dishes.
Yeah. Because it could be really frustrating as well, you know, having these thoughts and not wanting them, and then thinking, oh, I need to be mindful.
Yeah, I was going to say, you don't try to be mindful. Mindfulness is not something you have to do, because it would be defeating the purpose.
That's just pure frustration.
Yeah,
because I know some people have said to me, because I'd be a meditator, I do meditate now, and I know some people, they say to me, oh, I tried to meditate, and I'm trying to get 15 minutes, and you're looking at them going, that's not the point of meditation. Meditation is meant to be a relaxing, not a stressful thing to do, or something that you have to schedule in.
You know, when you're working from that space, you're just you know, you'll be giving yourself more stress, really, you know. But like, you know, basically what mindfulness too is learning to use your senses. You know, you're hearing, you're listening. Another example which I love to do is when you go walking, just listen to the sound of the birds as you're walking. Just to say to myself, I'm not going to think about anything, I'm just going to listen to nature. I'm going to look at the colours of the leaves, the colours of the trees. Just being present to the beauty that's all around you. That's mindfulness. And if thoughts come in, they come in, but you're just mindful that they come in, but they don't take you away. You're aware.
Yeah, and that's really good, because the birds are always the good one, actually, when you're walking, to bring your attention to them, because it's a very beautiful thing. And on that note, we're actually going to take an ad break, and we'll be back with more from Virginia about holistic health and positive living, and she'll have us all positive by the end of this show.